Welcome back, everybody, live from the Detroit Auto Show. Arguably, the one company that is getting among the most media attention is a company called BYD. This is their engine. It is an electric plug-in hybrid that, unlike any other company, actually has this running and selling on showrooms at the moment. You just plug it into the wall and off it goes. BYD stands for Build Your Dreams, founded by a Chinese guy in Shenzhen province. But in America, it's Dave Sokol, chairman of Mid-American Energy, who has invested about $230 million, is it, in BYD?
Yep, yes.
Thank you for coming first on Fox Business.
No, it's a pleasure.
Let's walk over to the car that you can actually buy right now. And this is called the F3DM, front page of the Wall Street Journal today, by the way. Tell me about it.
Well, it's a plug-in hybrid. It'll get 60 miles just on electricity alone on the battery pack. The motor, if the gas motor kicks in, it'll start charging the batteries and also use petroleum. But unlike any of the other plug-in hybrids, it can go 60 miles without being plugged in.
Let me open the door here and so that Bob can take a look inside. What's amazing is the price point here, about $22,000 US dollars.
22,000 US.
And it's a lithium-ion battery that uses iron phosphate technology. But the company, Dave, the company caught Charlie Munger's attention. He, of course, is Warren Buffett's partner at Berkshire Hathaway. And how did this all come about?
Right. Charlie called me last June and said, David, I think this is a company you should go look at. And so wisely, I went over in July and spent time with Xuan Fu, their chairman and actually the inventor of and developer of the entire company, and came away incredibly impressed. And we offered to buy 20% of the company. He'd only sell us 10. So we did purchase 10% of the business.
Where do you see it going?
Well, their environmental focus and their focus on high-density, rapid charge and discharge battery technology, we think leads the marketplace. And so while it's useful in electric vehicles, it's also very necessary for renewable power backup, et cetera. So we think they've got a huge market.
Well, look who's over here, Mr. Wang Xuanfu. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
We're Fox Business, an amazing car here. Now, this is the one I have to show our viewers. This is the concept car, correct?
Well, this is an E6. I've driven the prototypes of this. This is actually a generation beyond, and it'll go 250 miles on a charge.
Okay, did you hear that? 250 miles just by plugging it into the wall, Mr. Wang? Walking. Just plug it in. I can't wait for this car. Just simply plug it in. Talking about the other names, you know, the ambition is running very high here. Ford, General Motors, they're all rushing for a plug-in hybrid. They're not there yet. So if you have the advantage here with BYD and they're that much far ahead, how do you get Americans to buy it? Are there showrooms here at this point?
Well, no, it won't be sold in the U.S. It'll be sold in China. It is currently being sold in China,
right.
But I think the hope is to see a marriage between either European and U.S. manufacturers, because while they have some of the model design and the fit and finish, they've got the technology on the battery side, which is really the key.
How long does it take to get a full charge on the one that's on the showrooms now? Once you plug it in?
7 hours.
7 hours. Okay, so you'd have to plug it in overnight, correct?
But with the rapid charge system, which they've developed, it'd be 50% in 10 minutes. So if you just plugged it into the outlet in your garage with a 110 cord, it'd be 7 hours. But if you also get a rapid charge system, you can get 50% capacity in 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, so now what? You know, this company made, what, about $3.1 billion in revenue last year.
Right.
By the way, it does trade on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, but here in America they have the ADRs, the American Depository Receipts. I think it's trading around $16 and change. When you made that purchase on behalf of Mr. Munger and Mr. Buffett, what excited them the most? I mean, they're visionaries. They get it right off the bat when it comes to buying a company.
I think realistically, the fact that Xuan Fu started the company in 1995 and has been profitable in virtually every year, starting from a standing start with $300,000, just that ability to see where you're going and to be able to be profitable immediately and continue to grow it. They have over 100,000 employees today.
And another point to be made, they started off making cell phone batteries, but at what point in somebody's mind do they say, hey, this might work in a car, but starting up a car company is not an easy thing to do?
It's not. And when I first met Xuan Fu over in China, his comment to me was, he said, well, we want to develop batteries that could really power cars and do other things, but we don't want to do what people have done in the past. And his comment was, historically, we always solved one environmental problem by creating a new one. So his batteries are completely recyclable, and that's why he's gone to the ferrous battery for the cars, because of their size. They need to be safe, they need to be fully recyclable. And so he's had the vision of constantly looking forward 10 and 15 years, and that's probably what excited us the most.
Just an amazing story. I can't let you go before asking you. You made that big play for Constellation Energy, but malheureusement the French jumped in and stymied you. Is it over, the battle for
It is over.
Constellation?
They've paid us. In fact, today they're paying us the remainder of the loan that we made to them. So it's been they've honored everything they said they would do with us. We're pleased with the return, and the French are willing to pay a lot of money. God bless them.
It's amazing. A breakup fee is a beautiful thing. If a deal doesn't come through, you still get paid. Dave Sokol of Mid-American Energy, thank you so much.
Good to see
Mr.
you,
Wang,
Liz.
good luck with BYD. Imagine he starts a company and calls it with American U.S. letters, BYD, for Build Your Dreams. Big thinkers in China, watch out, they're coming here.